So this was a little mini episode where I read an article that I have posted on our website, floorstoyourhome.com. Regular episodes are a little longer. They're discussions, probably a lot more fun to listen to. But hey, I want to tack on my standard message for every episode, and that's always get a floor sample. Especially these posts about specific rooms. We're talking about bathrooms and bedrooms and kitchens. Get a sample of the floor you want to buy and take it into that bedroom, bathroom, or kitchen and make sure that the color looks right to you in your room. Don't go buy our computer screen. Don't go buy your phone's computer screen. It's a computer screen. Who knows how it's calibrated? Get a sample. Always get a sample. Thanks a lot, and I'm sorry if you listen to a bunch of these, it's going to sound exactly the same when I say this. See you next time. Hi, listeners. This is our next article read for this early section of How to Buy a Floor, and this is a piece from our website, floorstoyourhome.com, called Shopping Tips. Shopping tips. Shopping for a new floor doesn't have to be an intimidating process. In fact, we're here to help make it as painless as possible. Everyone has their own way of doing things, but here are a few basic guidelines to help get you started. 1. Work out a budget. Figure out how much flooring you need and how much you are willing to spend on your project and try to stick to it. 2. Learn what type of floor is appropriate for your room. Look at your room's usage and needs to determine your best choice. 3. Establish an aesthetic. What interior design styles stand out to you? Sleek and modern? Rustic and homey? What kind of look are you going for? Pinterest is a great tool for making a virtual scrapbook of floors that appeal to your senses and looks you'd like to emulate in your home. 4. Consider what kind of life you want with your floor. Are you looking for a high-quality floor that will last a lifetime, or are you looking for a more temporary, budget-friendly option? This is especially important if you're looking to flip your house or if you have a smaller budget. 5. Decide how much time you're willing to spend on maintenance. Do you want a floor that's very easy to care for and requires minimal cleaning, or are you willing to put more effort into keeping your new floor sparkling clean so you can have a higher quality, higher class, more elegant surface? Just like with any other long-term investment purchase, research and information are your friends when you shop for flooring. Take notes, take measurements, and take pictures. Order samples. Think of ordering floor samples like trying on clothes or test driving a car. This is not a decision you want to make blind. You want to see the actual product in your home so you can make the most informed decision possible. You may live with your final selections for a long time. You should take advantage of everything that can help you choose the floor you'll love for years to come. Plus, samples are there for you to do whatever you want with them. Look at them in any room. Look at them in different lighting conditions. Experiment with them. No, seriously. Test their durability. Hit them with a hammer. Spill grape juice on them. Put on your best high heels and go for a strut. Why else are samples important? Samples make it easier to visualize your new floor. Another important thing to think about is who's going to install your new floor. Are you going to take on the do-it-yourself challenge, or are you going to bring in a professional? Some floors can be easy to put in place yourself. Other varieties, especially certain types of hardwood flooring, are better left to the specialists. If you consider hiring an installer, you should meet with them in advance and get satisfactory answers to these things. How will your installation be scheduled, and how long will it take? Who is responsible for the removal and disposal of any existing flooring? What, if any, preparations will you need to make before the work begins, including moving furniture? Get guarantees on the installer's part. If you have issues with the installation, how long is their guarantee? It might be a few months. It should be at least a year. Make sure you understand what they will do and how you would start that process should it arise. Find out about any additional costs that could arise. Before the installation gets underway, you should be able to know exactly how much money you will be paying for it when it is finished. You should get a price quote in writing. While it's very important to know what you want and communicate your expectations throughout both the selection and installation processes, it's equally important to keep these expectations tempered toward reality. Life inevitably happens. Hopefully, it will go as smoothly as possible. When you shop for a laminate flooring, hardwood, carpet, really any kind of floor covering, try to have the following items at hand. Keep them near your computer or phone if you shop with us, and if you go to a local store, take them with you. At some point, either you will want them or your customer service person will in order to answer a question for you. These 3 things: existing decorations, the actual measurements of your rooms. If you're shopping at a store, you might also take pictures or even a layout of your room. If your computer is out of the room, definitely have pictures around or anything real you can keep nearby, such as the armchair cover from a couch or throw pillows, especially if you're looking for carpet. You might even keep paint swatches of the room's colors on hand if you have those. It will help you evaluate what you see on your screen. If you shop at a store, take those with you. It will really make the final look easier to envision. When you finish any information gathering browse, you should have been given actual costs of the material you want based on the space you have and an estimated arrival time from the date you place your order. You should also have samples on the way so you can see the actual product in your home. This podcast is executive produced by Floors to Your Home, or Dan Kahn, some combination thereof. And it is conceived, produced, edited, audio cleaned, all of that by W. David Lichty, and that's me. Music from each episode comes from the website freepd.com, where you can find music for your own podcasts. And for the most part, we generally wind up using music by Kevin MacLeod, who's been making free usable music for more than a decade, and it's generally really great stuff. And listen, if you've got a question we haven't answered on this podcast yet, and you don't want to wait or, look us up on our written resource center, give us a call. We want to be your floor answering people. So we're not salespeople. We're customer service at Floors to Your Home. Call us at 1-800-804-5251 with any questions.